Dan Williams, Survive Outdoors. It is giveaway time. Before we jump into that, I'm going to address the question, can you survive more than 3 days without water? And as a lot of things in medicine, as I've talked about, there's all these variables. How old are you? What are your contributing illnesses? How good a shape are you in? Where are you at? What is the climate? Those are all relevant. Back in the day, I did a Native American ceremony when I was doing some work out in Arizona, and I went 4 days in my 30s without water. 4 days, no food, no water. I do not advise that, but that Native American ceremony was a vision quest, and I had no ill effects from that. So just going 2 days without water, you can start feeling the effects. Dehydration is a killer. And you lose water through urine, pooping, breathing, sweating. Those are the ways that you're going to lose your water, even through your respirations and expirations. So yes, you can go 3 days, but you're talking about a situation where I went 4 days where I was not moving. I was not trying to walk back to a camp. I was dead still, sitting, and was not exerting myself or burning calories. On average, the adult male needs about 3.7 liters of water a day, and that's close to 4 liters, and that's about 1 gallon of water a day is what you need. And even in the winter, people, as a rule of thumb, don't drink that much, and they should, because you're shoveling snow, you're dressed up, you're sweating in your snow pants or your warm winter gear, or you're hunting, whatever it might be. You need to replenish those fluids. So yeah, you can go more than 3 days. It's not like 3 days and then you're dead. And some of the symptoms you're going to find is you're going to be thirsty, you're going to be lightheaded, you'll see people with syncope where they'll pass out, and when you go past 3 days, you're going to start to get kidney damage. And some of the things you're going to see is you're going to see your urine being very, very dark. And those are all warning signs that you need to basically get hydrated. I have a video on dehydration that I'm going to put at the end of this that I want you guys to watch in more detail. But again, the rules of 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, those are just some basic guidelines of a mnemonic that makes it, you know, something easy to remember. But it's not a rigid fact whatsoever. And we're out here in close to January, actually. We're where you see all the snow, and then one of the common questions is, can you eat snow to hydrate yourself? Back in the, what was it, 97, I think, Mount Hood avalanche, I consulted on Fox News about whether these hikers, should they eat snow or not. And if you Google that and you look at the answers to should you eat snow in a survival situation, you only find 1 or 2 individuals out there stating you should. I'm here to tell you should not. The amount of water in snow is very minimal, number one. Number two, you will drop your core body temperature because your body has to expel energy to absorb that. And you'll drop your core body temp, and you'll dehydrate quicker. Now, as with everything else, there's a caveat. And the caveat is, in a severe survival situation, yeah, I suppose you could eat the snow. You're not going to hydrate yourself as much as you need to get by. My advice is no, unless you have an ability to warm it up in a metal container, then that would be fine. And as a rule of thumb, you shouldn't take the snow and eat the top of the snow. You brush the top layer off, you grab some snow, and it's not going to kill you. But there's no way that you're going to be able to down a liter of water from snow and get by with that. It's just not going to happen. Not good for your body whatsoever. And snow, the way it's built, is flying through the air, coming to the ground. It's going to pick up pollutants, and that is not good either. If you're out in the woods and you're in a situation like that, you want to make darn sure that you get the middle layer, brush the top off so you don't get any animal crap or animal feces or urine in your body. So that's obviously important. There was one reported case years ago. It was, I think, a Brazilian jail, where a boy is documented to have gone 18 days without water. They allegedly say that was founded. I have a hard time wrapping my brain around that from a medical standpoint. Nevertheless, you'll see that on the internet from time to time if you scour and search the internet for dehydration, how long you can go without water. All right, it's time. So who won the prizes? And I want to tell you that I saw a video, I went through my videos and I basically said there would be a third place, a second place, and a first place. So we have 3 different items we are giving away for reaching 1,000+ subscribers. I'm going to put my email right there. So you email me with your name and address so I can send you the merchandise. For third place, what we did is what I did is I'm still working on the medical bag. I know I've had a couple people ask me about that. To find the container for that, it really jacks the price up. So what I'm going to do sometime after the first of the year is I'm going to, in 1 gallon Ziploc bag, I'm going to create a inexpensive version, and then you can put this in your own bag. So third place, we have a lot of Medi-Rip, we have betadine swabs, we have Zeroform and Adaptic for burns, tongue of gauze, finger splint, water, sterile water. And the winner of this is Amy Dam. Congrats. Second place is the Bark River knife with micarta scales. Really a nice version here. Really a nice knife. That is Dan Folk, the Bark River knife. And the backpack, Teton Sports backpack, goes to a Kevin Brackens. I believe it's Kevin Brackens. If that's the last name correct. If I mispronounced that, yell at me. So that's them right there. The backpack, the knife. Congrats to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. After the first of the year, if it warms up, hopefully a little bit, we're going to be trying to crank out some videos maybe twice a week. We'll see how it goes with my schedule. All right, guys, keep your eyes on the rise and your face to win. I'll see you next time.